Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Jeremy Jacobowitz,
Johnny Pomodesta,
Anna Costa,
Lindsay of Arch,
Zachary Kirk,
Booker Squared,
Jeffrey Marsh,
Brian Bias,
Lindy Lee,
and I have some exciting news.
For the first time ever,
the Democratic National Convention
is credentialing
content creators.
and guess what? Now I'm one of them.
In August, I'll be in
Chicago, covering the convention inside
the United Center,
And all over the city,
bringing the stories of America.
directly to you.
So follow along for updates and behind-the-scenes content and footage from the ground floor.
on this historic event.
And stay tuned
to watch democracy in
Action.
See you in Chicago.
Yeah, 2024, it just gets stranger and stranger. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come across this insane story. Now, this is the first time I've heard of it. You guys might already know about it, but when I saw this yesterday for the first time on my timeline, I just went, what is going on? And if you haven't heard about it, by the end of this video, you're going to be going, what is going on? But as most of you know, the DNC convention is going on right now, the event where the Democrats are playing the victim, even though they've been in charge for the last 4 years. Doesn't really make sense, does it? They're acting like Trump is going to ruin the country, and they're pretending they actually want Kamala Harris to be president. But apart from all of that rubbish, there is some news going around about the content creators, specifically one content creator they have invited to share updates about the whole event. Orange County Register goes on to report, and get this, here are the content creators sharing updates from the Democratic National Convention. It's the first time the convention has given press credentials to content creators, and it is a sign of changing times in the media landscape. A 2023 Pew Research Center study found that 43% of TikTok users regularly get their news from there, up from 22% of users who get their news from the Video Focus app in 2020. So this is the first time they've given press credentials to content creators, and this is who they have apparently invited to share updates about the whole event. I mean, you've all seen it anyway. Insanity. One of the influencers they have listed that will be sharing updates is none other than Jeffrey Marsh. And again, that's who you all saw at the beginning of this video. Yes, that was in a DNC promo video.
Jeffrey Marsh,
In August, I'll be in
Chicago, covering the convention inside
the United Center.
and all over the city.
They have genuinely invited Jeffrey Marsh to share updates. But this has caused quite the stir, as you would imagine, because of all the controversy Jeffrey Marsh was in, but also because of the content he creates. Libs of TikTok shared this post talking about this whole situation, and they attach a video to the post just showing everybody why it's so absurd to have Jeffrey Marsh as a guest at the DNC sharing updates. But then again, is anybody surprised? Probably not. Take a watch.
Hi, love. Here are 3 ways to disrespect your elders. So if you're dealing with a narcissistic parent or a bullying boss at work, you need to 1, play innocent. There's some sort of secret code or language they're using to try to get you to do what they want. And all you need to do is ask, what do you mean? I don't get it. Could you explain that? Be innocent. Number 2, feel no guilt. Bullies and narcissists use guilt as leverage. And if you refuse to feel guilty, it doesn't matter what you do or what they do or say. And number 3, limit contact. Don't do extra. Don't go above and beyond. Don't show up constantly, consistently, and all the time sacrificing your life for their agenda.
Right, so this is the sort of guest the Democrats think is appropriate to have at the DNC, a content creator who specializes, and let's be real about this, in giving advice to people of all ages, kids, teenagers, adults, about going no contact and disrespecting your elders, disrespecting anybody who they deem to have any sort of authority in their lives, parents, whoever. What kind of message is that sending? Clearly one that they align with, which is why I said before that clip played, I'm not surprised they've invited somebody like Jeffrey Marsh to share updates about the whole event. And because Jeffrey Marsh is a part of the LGBTQIA2S+ whatever community, that just gives them the extra incentive to invite somebody like that. And there are so many clips of Jeffrey Marsh you can use, and you can sit there and go, yeah, that's pretty concerning. So the fact that the Democrats have invited somebody like this tells you all you need to know. I mean, here he is once again telling people if you don't have a family, you can be in his family. Take a watch.
I'm at the shopping mall, LOL. This time of year, I kind of like, I don't think I'm going to buy anything. But I kind of like the hubbub and the holiday kind of feeling, and I wanted to let you know I value you. I thank you. If you have no family, you can be in my family. If you needed to go no contact or limited contacts, I love you very much. Going no contact will feel worse. Can't lie to you. Because right where you are now, if you go no contact with a family member, you'll feel worse. Right where you are now, where the relationship is now, is in equilibrium. They get to do whatever the heck they want, and you deal with it. That's not pleasant, but that is a deal. That is a pact, and both of you understand the rules. If you go no contact, the rules change. You're unmoored. There's no sense of safety and sense of place because the rules change. You change them, but the rules and the dynamic changes. And what comes in sometimes to flood that void is guilt. But eventually, the guilt subsides. You work through it. You're kind to yourself. And on the other side of the no contact guilt scenario is peace. That has nothing to do with the deal you're in now with that person.
Now, this isn't the first time we've seen Jeffrey Marsh invite people to be in his family. It just sounds so strange, man. Now, I'm not too sure why anybody has to constantly ask people and let people know that the offer is there, but again, this is who the Democrats clearly think is very stunning and very brave. You can't question that. But Jeffrey Marsh's advice in itself, when you look at the content, is just terrible anyway. You know, all it does is encourage separation from one's family, a division with the family unit. I'm not too sure why anybody feels the need to watch Jeffrey Marsh, but clearly he has an audience, and clearly people pay attention to him. Very impressionable people. But again, if you have any issue with that, you're concerned about that, you're some sort of buzzword that is floating around these days, that's the position they have put people in. And now with the Democrats inviting somebody like Jeffrey Marsh, oh boy, it's even worse to come out and criticize somebody like that. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Left is right, up is down, and clearly common sense is very, very, very hard to find with these people. What are your thoughts on the DNC inviting Jeffrey Marsh to share updates about the whole event? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, it has been your host JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out.